everyone, thanks for joining us today. Just to update, as Owen Farrell is undergoing HIA protocol, he will not be doing the press conference today, it will be Tom Curry. We'll start with head coach Eddie Jones first. If you please ask a question, whoever would like to go first. Sorry, I don't have the virtual hand thing here, so if you'd like to go first, please speak up. Thank you. Could they hear that?
No.
Start again. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. Just to update, as Owen Farrell is undergoing HIA protocol, he won't be doing the press conference, it will be Tom Curry instead. We'll start with Eddie Jones. If you'd like to ask him a question, please go ahead now. Thank you. Who'd like to go first?
Eddie, how do you begin to explain that performance?
Yeah, it's a difficult one. We thought we started well. The first 20 minutes was a bit of nip and tuck. And then a couple of things went well and we allowed that to get to us and dropped our intensity off. And Ireland took advantage of that and established a winning lead. And again, tribute to my team that they're honest, they work hard, they came back in the game, fought hard when things were difficult. But congratulations to Ireland, they were too good for us on the day.
We've heard this before in the last couple of weeks, Eddie, aside from last week. You said that you put things right. You said that there's a grand master plan out there, but it must feel like a massive setback. Does it feel like you're maybe going backwards rather than forwards?
Oh no, a lot of positive things in the game. It was a difficult game for us, but we still know where we're going. So I'm as disappointed as I am about the result. We still know where we're going, and we'll continue in a positive fashion.
Positive fashion, does that mean something's got to change, doesn't it, Eddie? After the performances of the last few weeks?
Well, I think, the main thing we're missing at the moment is consistency of performance. We showed against France we can play at a very high level, and we've just lost that consistency, which sometimes happens to a team, and we're experiencing that now, but we'll get that back.
Hi, Eddie. Did anything about Ireland's performance surprise you?
Oh, no, we thought they'd come pretty hard at us through the front door, mate. Given the previous results between the teams, we knew that they wanted to settle the physical states particularly, so we thought they'd come hard. We thought they'd kick a lot, which they did. And they did it very well, mate.
And tactically, were you surprised that Ireland hasn't played that well for 80 minutes in a long time? Did they get their tactics right against you?
Did they get their tactics right? Yeah, and the scoreboard indicates that.
Team and the support of the public at the moment. What's got to change moving forward to sort that out?
Well, I don't think that's the case, mate. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, if you listen to fans talking about it, you look on WhatsApp groups, you look on social media, it seems to be the general mood of negativity a little bit.
Right. I don't know, mate. I can't comment on it.
What's got to change in this team going forward? Last time you finished fifth, there was a lot of personnel changes. Do you envisage similar things?
Look, we need to assess where we're going. As I've said all along, we're going through a transition period in the team, and this is almost the natural time for that to happen. It's 2 years to the World Cup, so those things will happen, mate.
Can you just explain what you mean by the transition? Is that tactical? Is that personnel? Is that...
Well, it's a bit of both, mate. In terms of personnel, we've had a fairly settled team for the last four years, and it's natural that post the Lions there'll be a change in the personnel.
You talk about the Lions. I mean, a couple of months ago you said you want 20 players on that had your last match with the team before the Lions tour. Where do you see that?
Well, I'm not sure, mate. I'm not in control of that.
Thanks. We've probably got about 2 minutes left for questions with Eddie. Who'd like to go next?
Eddie, do you still feel like you're being able to get through to this group of players in terms of them understanding what you want from them?
Yeah, most definitely, mate. I don't think that's the issue. If it was the issue, I wouldn't be coaching the team.
So, what would you say is the main issue at the moment?
Just our consistency to apply pressure. Yeah, we started the game well. We knew what we had to do. It was a different sort of game than the French game, which had a lot of ball movement, a lot of space. This was always going to be one of those tight attritional games at Aviva Stadium. And we started the game well, and then we let a few things disappoint us in the game, and we got away from that and allowed Ireland to get on the front foot.
Thank you.
Thanks. Last question, please. Okay, if we don't have anything for Eddie, we'll leave that there then. Eddie, do you
Thanks,
want to
boys.
stop and we'll get Tom in?